Hey everybody, Majin here, back with episode 6 of the Raid Shadow Legends Progress series. Fortunately, however, I have once again forgotten to unmute my mic before starting the recording. So here we are again. I will not be playing separate music, I will be just using the music that's already in the recorded video. I'll be commentating over it. We. Actually, here, let's get started. We get in here, jump over into the Sand Devil tournament, Turn Attack tournament, I should say. Here. Current points, go over to stage 25. This is a current Sand Devil team I have built that I was talking about in a previous episode with Cage Breaker. Show our team setup. Turn off Units A2. Use A3. Cage Breaker, we make sure we have him faster than the boss, so you can use A2 to put up the sleep. Geomancer, one for his A3 to put up buffs to help us reach the damage cap, as well as his turn meter decrease. He's our second turn meter decrease, and as you'll see in a moment, here, a little bit ahead, yeah, Carl, he's also slightly faster than the boss. He's our first turn meter decrease. We also show a run here, pretty straightforward. Sleep, turn meter still, give it A3. One downside about using Yakarl is because he steals the turn meter and not just decreases it. He takes that extra turn, which does add to the turn count, but not too much of an issue. After an initial nuke from the boss, it's just, Godseeker and Nut duo. Finishes off. Go ahead here. 94 points. We show off the builds. We start off with Carl. Just generic perception sets with a pinpoint just to help reach the accuracy and speed requirements. None of the other stats really matter here. Oops, went too far. Yeah, we had no masteries on your Carl either. Our nut build, we showed this in a previous episode as well. Have reflex with one refresh banner, one that just conveniently had no speed, so it worked out because we still use them in our Iron Twins team. I have him in Giant Slayer, which I'm not sure if Giant Slayer is the optimal tier 6 master you want on him. Geomancer, no masteries. He's my clan boss Geomancer, the only Geomancer I have, I should say. I had to swap his boots to get him more speed for the run. So that's why he's at 236. Cage Breaker, Toxic set, Perception set, Pinpoint set, and okayish banner to help us reach the speeds and accuracy requirements. None of this other stats matter. I don't believe I have any. He doesn't have any masteries either. I don't think I showed that. Move on ahead. And then Godseeker Neri. Decent HP and defense, 184 speed. Yeah, you also have Spirit Haste. That was the perfect speed that I was able to run without having issues previously. I had her at 196 without Spirit Haste for the Ninja duo, and that was not working, so I had to switch it around, and that seemed to fix it. Moving on ahead here. We talk a little bit about our siege matchup. Pretty easy, nonchalant, nothing too much to worry about. We were able to push through, hit the stronghold. They did have one of their better teams at the start. We was able to just, blow right past that to another area. Took another stronghold. I did lose the initial fight against this team here with the Commodus. He was a bomb mythical champion. He was in Stone Skin, which I should have honestly predicted because I faced that in live arena. So the second time around, I decided to throw in Helicath. While I was able to nuke the other two with Foley, we tanked the bomb hits and finished him off after the one-turn Stone Skin word off. Then I also talk a little bit about I use like some of the extra attacks I had to just take losses so we don't get pushed up immediately into tier 3. And I already knew like we would have had enough points to get the top chest. Oh, and then from here we pretty much jump straight into live arena. Okay, so this is finding an opponent. I decided not to do the fusion, considering the fact that it's a force attack champion, or not the fact that it's a force champion, the fact that it's an attack champion, a squishy attack champion that I already struggle to keep my current attack champions on my account alive. So factoring that in, plus that she's not that great in terms of damage, and I don't have the fusion partner, and I probably won't be able to get the partner, or Hansel, or Hansel, pretty sure that's the fusion partner. I won't be able to get him, so I think that even it makes it even less valuable to me. There is a good summoning event that's supposedly coming, 2x Ancients with a 10x, I believe, for Valkanos, or I'll check after we look at some of these. We just go through a couple of these fights. I think this one was a pretty easy one. Tefrak was not that strong. I think he sacrificed too much damage putting him in 2-turn Stone Skin, when he could have put it in 1 turn and it would have been just fine. But yep, Arbiter was able to tank the hit with the strengthen buff. We revived, then just took him out from there. Blocked his skills. He didn't have any skills left anyways, but it was fine. He could have maybe survived with my Monkey King weak hit, perhaps. Well, no, he already used his nuke, so maybe not. Who knows? Uh, See here, another easy fight. He does have mythical, but you know, Bandit's Terminator booster, then it's pretty much a steamroll. Yeah, we speed boosted into the Foley nuke. This one here, was this the one that was close? I think so. So I put in Rotos. I think this is a pretty close one. Actually, never mind. That's not. Maybe it's a different fight. And as soon as he sees me outspeed him, he put out. I mean, at that point you already realized you didn't stand a chance. I guess it's fair game. Head. We decided to just ban their Terminator booster because I figured we'd be able to lock out Siegfried with Lydia. Terminator boost into the A2. Go for A3. And this is the part where I forgot he gets an extra turn, but it was no issues. He was able to tank it thanks to the strengthen. Came back around with Foley, finished him off. Oh no, I was debating like if I would have A2'd with Monkey King, that wouldn't work because he would have got the block damage off. Then it would have been even worse because even after coming in with Foley, I wouldn't have been able to nuke through that. Other one that was pretty straightforward. I think he puts in a Torment, no, a Mythical. I think it's here as well. I'm not too sure. He puts in a Cleanser or Mithrala. You just ban a Starmina booster. And I think this team had Oh, that team had one stone skin. I was gonna say they had none. They had one. That's not an issue. His Armans is too slow. His cleanser is also too slow. The cut in between. The Lissandra. He tries to revive. Gets blocked by Lydia. We get an extra turn. Just finish him off. Pretty easy. Click that refresh. Y'all should pick. Just a one turn meter booster and a Shizen pick. Another turn meter booster with a Sig from its mythical. My initial pick was gonna be that I ban the Astrid because I assumed she was gonna be his fastest, and then I'll just deal with the mythicals from there. I was debating who to choose as a damage dealer. I just decided to throw in. I think I switched to. Yeah, I was gonna say I switched to Rotos here, since there's. I ended up banning the Shizen. I can't remember. I forgot exactly why, but it was a good reason I ended up banning her instead. But it worked out in the end. We try to get the black buffs up. We are able to get it, but he cleanses it. I don't think he was built for damage, however, if I remember. So it wasn't even a problem. Well, he was still locked out too, so then we go for A3, kill Goro. I think that's a name. I still need to work on remembering all the mythical champions and their kits. It's gonna take some time. He does end up going for the revive, but it didn't matter because we still had Lydia. Just pretty much finish him off from here. Going ahead. Level 78 here. Shouldn't be expecting much, right? 5-star White Queen with Polymorph. Wait for it. Boom, Narcisse and Kuchaksa with a 6-star blessing. Excuse me, 6-star sheep blessing. But I'm like, alright, immediately as I see this duo, I'm like, I'm gonna just ban their damage dealer from the duo. And I see Legate Teox and Terras. But I know the way he works is like he'll gain the turn meter from debuffs, so I know I gotta be careful with any debuffs I place up. So I'm like reaffirming that that's what I want to bring. I actually swapped fully out for a Shazar because I'm expecting Stone Skin, and I figured that he wouldn't have enough resistance, which kind of paid off because if he did, then it would have been a bit of an issue. He didn't ban my Lydia, however, so I was able to kill off the champions that mattered. Our Lord Shazar did get feared. We kind of lucked out. You see in a moment. We go for the A2 into the A3. We get the bombs down on Terrace. It's nice. He goes to the res. I can't remember if White Queen has a cleanse. I know Marichka does, I believe. I think. Well, no, I think the way Marichka works is she cleanses if you place up the bombs or the other debuff, the other debuffs she has in her passive. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. I don't remember if she has a cleanse. Wait, actually, go back for a second. So he uses our other skill. Is it a cleanse? Or maybe it won't be able to tell. It looks like it just places a shield and turn meter boost. Yep, this is just now we're just cycling through his skills, lock him out, just to finish him off, make sure there's no issues. This fight's pretty much over. We try to get in one more fight here. Which, right before the end, we skip ahead because it was taking a while. Is this the same one as before? It's not. I swear this guy's name is. Maybe this is the first time. Starting off strong with he's throwing out a mythical. She I forgot the champion's name, but I know she transforms and taunts with Stone Skin. Then you got his Armans, Lady Mikage. I'm like thinking that the first champion he's throwing out here is probably going to be his fastest champion. You know, gonna just ban her so I don't have to deal with it. And then this time we get to bring in Dark Elhane as well. Not many opportunities to use her. Some people, I believe, just even forget about her kit and how she semi counters Torment. He banned my Lydia, that's fine. I'm not too worried about them getting any reses with this team. We outspeed him, I believe. Yep. Right into first nuke. I think he made a mistake here because he transformed where he could have went for the stun and got a nuke or not a nuke, not a stun. He could have went for the buff strip, and I think the buff strip, I think it decreases turn meter as well. Maybe not. And then he could have potentially came in with Thor there. I think he could have, if he made a better choice there, he might have been able to make a play. And that was pretty much the end of Live Arena. I had 2 more tokens, but it closed by then. So yeah, right here is this part where I mentioned that I'm not gonna be doing the fusion. Gonna be saving up my shards, steadily starting to build back up. Save gems as well. Not too bad. One moment. Yeah, we're back over here on the Void account. Show our progress with the Clan Boss team. We're able to do up to 24 mil in key, which is a 3 key. Pretty sweet. We still have Doom Screech, the 6-star, and get finish masteries. We finished masteries on everybody else. As you can see here, I swapped out Obero for Diana, which works fine even with her ally attack as long as we delay it for 1 turn. And it's pretty much the same cycle as I showed in episode 4. I can show the builds. I did change around Skullcrown's gear, so she's built a little bit better. Still lacking a bit of accuracy, but I figured out to get the more accuracy from the Great Hall in due time. Right now, my level in the Great Hall, 6 for accuracy. Might just focus on finishing off crit damage instead. I'm not entirely decided, since this is pretty much the only one that matters. So it's just a matter of time. I did get the free Prism Crystal, pulled the Golgarab. Um, it did cost me. I did blow through my gems to get the masteries done, and I reset Diana's masteries, which I'm glad I didn't immediately reset Obero's masteries, because I was initially gonna just stick to using her. I was gonna reset her masteries because I used Diana as my nuker, but I decided to go with her after realizing that it wouldn't break the speed tune. We even got a bit we can upgrade here in due time once we are able to get some of the bigger oils. Get 13 more crit damage here, and maybe re-roll this for crit damage. Actually, no, we don't have enough, unfortunately. That's all I wanted to cover, I believe. Take care, have a good one, and thank you for watching.